Joe Scarborough is the host of Morning Joe on MSNBC, which, by the way, is airing right now. Joe, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Got these three controversies, these three scandals, if you will, kind of unfolding at the same time. The president spoke out at that press conference pretty forcefully on Thursday. Did he do and say what he needed to do to stop the bleeding a little bit?
Well, first of all, it has been a bad week politically for the president, despite what he said yesterday. But he certainly, at the very least, sent a message to Democrats and his supporters that he was going to push back. He was going to fight back. This president has been far too passive. He's still going to face a lot of really tough questions. I would guess even tougher questions from AP reporters about how it could be that with all of these scandals, or whatever you want to call them, breaking, that he's learning about them when he reads the morning newspapers. A lot of people just don't buy it. He's back on his heels still. There's obviously, Matt, an IRS hearing today up on Capitol Hill. We'll see how that goes. And breaking news last night that the person that was in charge of the tax-exempt area in the IRS is now running Obamacare. So it looks like they may have actually fired the wrong person at the IRS, and the person responsible may have gotten a promotion.
Well, let me ask you this. Stephen Miller, the ousted head of the IRS, will testify on Capitol Hill today. What would you ask him?
Well, I would ask him what he knew and when he knew it, and I would also try to figure out, and in fact, he may have just been the fall guy. I would want to know, where did this policy start? Who talked about it at first? How did it grow with inside the organization? And I'd like to know who he spoke with in the administration. Who else outside of the IRS knew about this? The first story from the White House was, oh, you know what, this is just a field office in Cincinnati, a bunch of low-level employees. We found out later that just wasn't true.
Joe, during the press conference yesterday, the president spoke out and supported Eric Holder, the attorney general. Is Holder's job safe, in your opinion?
It certainly is. I mean, the president will stay with Eric Holder till the very end. Remember, Eric Holder has been under attack from the time almost he got sworn in. There's been one Republican dust-up after another. Republicans would call them scandals. They've demanded his resignation time and time again. You saw him push back very hard on Capitol Hill to Darrell Issa, the chairman of the House Oversight Committee. I think that was a very strong signal that this guy knows that he has the backing of his president, and he can push back as hard as he wants on the Hill.
Joe Scarborough, host of Morning Joe. Joe, thanks very much for your time.
Thank you so much, Matt.
Good to see you. You got it.